Hi, so welcome to today's lesson. And in today's lesson, we're going to be wrapping up the session that we had last episode. We're just going to be doing some revision on last session. So we're going to take series of examples. So let's look at how do we write um, 5.3 billion in digits only. How do you write this? Is in digits and word. So how do you write this in digits only? Now the easiest way to do this is to say 5.3 billion multiplied by 1 billion. 1 billion is 9 zeros. This is million, then billion. So what do we do? This is 5.3 times 1 billion. And how do you write 5.3 in fraction? We write it as 53 divided by 10. Of course, 10 divided by 53 will give us 5.3. Then multiply this by 1 billion. Okay, so how do we do this? 0 can cancel out this 0, and so we have 5, 3. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 6, then 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can write this from the back by writing this properly and say 1, 2, 3. That's this. Then 1, 2, 3. That's this. Then 0, 0, 3. That's this. Then 5. So what do we call this? This is what? This is 3, 6, then 5 billion 300 million. So that's how we call that. All right. So let's see another example. Let's see 0.38 million. So how do I write this? So I can write this as, how do I write 0.38 in fraction? So that's going to be 38 divided by 100. Okay, good. Then multiplied by 1 million. So if you have forgotten how to convert from decimals to fraction, you have to go back to actually learn how to write decimals to fraction and fraction back to decimal. All right, so this is 1 million, which is 6 zeros. And so I'm going to cancel out 2 zeros, 2 zeros, then 2 zeros. So I'm having 38. I'm having 38 divided by 1 is 38. So 38 multiplied by 1, that's 4 zeros, 10,000. And that gives us 38. Then how many zeros? 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how do I write this from the back? I'm going to write this correctly by saying 0, 0, 0. That's this. Then 0, 8, 3. And how do we call this? This is 380,000. Okay, so that's what 0.38 million is. So this is how to write it in digits. Okay, so let's take two more examples. Let's see 2.1 trillion, or let's say 2.7 trillion. So how do I write this in digits only? All right, so that's going to be 2.7 multiplied by 1,000. Trillion is 12 zeros. 6, 9, 12. So how do you write this in fraction? So I'm going to write this as 27 divided by 10. And that's multiplied by 1 trillion. Okay, So one of the zeros we cancel out this, then one of this cancels out this, and so we are left with 2 7, then 1 2 3 zeros, then 1 2 3 zeros, then 1 2 3 zeros, then 2 zeros. Okay, so how do I write this correctly? So I'm going to write it from the back. 3 zeros first. 1 2 3. Okay, then 3 zeros. 1 2 3. Then 3 zeros. 1 2 3. Then 3 digits. Then that's 0 0 7. And then we have 2. So this is what, how do I write this in words? This is how many zeros? 1, that's 6, 9, and this is 2.7 trillion. So that's it. All right, so let's take the last example before we call it a day. Then let's see. All right, so let's take our last example. 5 number 1 over 4 billion. So how do you write this in digits only? So I could write this as this 1 over 4 as decimal. That's 5.25 billion. Okay, so from the way we have been doing that before, that's 5.25 multiplied by 1 billion. 1 3, there's million, 10 billion. Okay, so I could write this as 525 divided by 1000. So that's it. Okay, sorry, divided by 100 rather. 100, yes, divided by 100, then multiplied by this. That's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, that's 9. Okay, so then 2 zeros is going to cancel 2 zeros from behind, and so we have 5 2 5. Then we have 3 zeros, 1 2 3 3 zeros, 1 2 3, then 0. Okay, so how do we write this properly? So we're going to start from the back. 3 zeros first. That's 0 0 0. Then 3 zeros. This 0 0 0. Then we're going to write 2 5. Then 0 5 2. Then 5. So what's this? This is 3 6 9. So this is 5,250,000,000. Okay, so this is how to write this in from mixed digital numbers to ordinary digits. All right, good.